Greetings, Weirdlings. I am Danny Danger, and this is my poll list for July 15th. Black Canary number 2 is going to be awesome. I really loved Black Canary number 1. I am so on board with this. Plus, they promised me a training montage because Black Canary is in a band with a bunch of other people who don't know how to fight, so she's got to teach them to defend themselves. So here's what I need you to do, internet. Down below in the comments, we are going to create a Black Canary rock and roll training sequence montage. Suggest songs down below, please. Thank you. Island number 1 comes out this week, and this is actually really exciting for me because there are a lot of magazines out there that focus on geek culture or comic books, none of which I have been able to religiously subscribe to or get into. But with Emma Rios being on the staff for this and taking care of a lot of the art, I'm in. Hawkeye number 22 finally comes out. I'm so excited. It's Clint versus the tracksuits, the final round. I guess we're gonna find out what happens to Kate. We'll find out what happens to Pizza Dog. There's so many things. It'll be sad reading this, I think. I think I'll get to the end and be like, but knowing that there's no more. I get so empty. Did I like Captain Marvel and the Carol Corps? Well, issue number 2 comes out this week. I may trample a few people to get to it. I really loved the angle that they took with this story, bringing in the entire Air Force, the military fold. That aspect was really cool for me, and I'm eager to see. It's like Carol, but a team book. Guardians of Nowhere comes out this week, first issue. Really excited about this one. You know, I've been concerned about the fate of Gamora and all of the Secret Wars hubbub because you have the new Guardians of the Galaxy title and she's nowhere to be seen. Where is she? Well, she's on the moon, which is apparently the severed head of a Celestial. And I'm really curious how Doom did this because, you know, Battle World is basically like Decoupage Earth. It's like his own little craft project. Where does one find a celestial dead head just floating around? How does that affect the tides? Planet Hulk number 3 comes out. This series has been astoundingly good. I love the chemistry that's going on between Doc Green and Steve Rogers. He is just like getting increasingly agitated, and I really am just waiting for him to be like, hey, dinosaur, I don't care about surviving this Earth anymore. Please eat this guy. Years of Future Past number 3 comes out this week, and I'm really excited to see Storm in this comic. So Storm makes an appearance in the 2nd issue, and the way that they use her and her powers is really interesting to me because, you know, why wouldn't you do that if you were an evil bad guy? Seeing Storm reunited with the whole team would give me all the feels, and I need some feels right now. In Lumberjanes number 16, Jen is gonna have to pick a side. She's got Abigail on one side, who's very much similar to her in personality and kind of feels a little out of place with the Lumberjanes. And then she's got Rosie, who is like, Lumberjanes, and maybe a little bit of child negligence. So what is Jen gonna do? Whose side is she gonna pick? I, for one, am not the biggest fan of Abigail. I don't really like the whole idea of assume the monster is evil and kill it before it has the opportunity to do anything evil. I like giving all of my mythical monsters, you know, an opportunity to prove themselves. And then once they are for sure evil, then you run and or vanquish them, whichever you are capable of. Dr. Fate number 2 also comes out. I gave Dr. Fate number 1 a flip through. I gave it a read. It has potential, and I'm really excited to see where it could go. I'm not really on the boat yet. I'm just kind of one toe in the water, one toe on the boat. God, I am such a dangerous person to sail with. I'm talking about negligence. The whole boat's gonna get eaten by a shark because I decided to dip a toe in. Hey, that's my pull list. You should tell me down below what's on your pull list and suggest songs for my awesome Black Canary training mix. Also, be sure to like this video, share, and subscribe. We've always got comic book content coming out every week. New comics, woo! Juan Nunez said that he dropped some of the Archie titles because they had inconsistent release dates. I can totally sympathize with this. I know how frustrating it is when your favorite comic just takes forever to come out. That having been said, I still can't in good conscience drop the titles. In fact, it kind of inspires me to want to purchase the titles more and to recommend the titles more because I feel like those books will be more likely to get on a regular schedule if it becomes a priority for those creators to put those things ahead of time. And like with Hawkeye number 22, I've waited forever for it to come out. There's no friggin' way I'm missing this last episode or, you know, this last comic. And I would wait forever for another issue of Sabrina because it's just that good. However, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be frustrated and doing a whole lot of this and a whole lot of this. I get the feeling. That's all I'm saying. Monty Data said that they liked Starfire #1. And that's totally okay. You don't have to like all the same things that I like, just like I don't have to like all the same things that you like. Variety is the spice of life. What's really important is that we all respect each other's opinions, which we totally do. And I think it's great that you found a comic book that you love, because at the end of the day, that's kind of the big deal, right? Brendan Nelms asked which of the Image Expo titles I am the most excited about. And the answer is almost all of them. These guys. Now, you might have noticed that this is not Austin Books and Comics. No, we're not in some weird alternate reality. No, everything you know and love hasn't changed forever. But I did want to introduce you guys to our .geek studio. Every Monday and every Wednesday, we do a live stream on Twitch where we talk about the geekiest, weekliest news. And you should totally watch it. We post it to our YouTube channel after we film it. So if you can't make it for the live stream, you can still watch it on the YouTubes and go down to the comments and leave us love. If you didn't already like, share, subscribe the first time I told you to do it, you should do it again. Try doing it again if you can. Actually don't, because when you push the subscribe button the second time, it unsubscribes, and that would be really counterproductive.